A very warm welcome to you all to the one-on-one set. In the studio tonight, we have with us Warren Permal, music artist. He was in fact in the show a few years back where he talked about his debut in this industry. And now, recently, this young artist has signed with an international music label. Tonight, during this episode of One on One, Warren will give us more insight about this collaboration. Warren, thank you so much for joining us in the studio of the NBC. It's such a delight, to have you again on the set.
I'm very honored to be here, and I would like to thank you and also the NBC for the warm welcome as usual. And that's a bit 2 years. At about 2 years, I was here, and I'm very glad to be here today.
Congratulations, by the way, on signing with the international French label. So, talk to us about this collaboration. Why did you choose that particular label?
That was years ago. As I told you, I was here and telling you that my dream was to off record. I was telling you my dream was to sign in a music label, and since that I've been working very hard, going on international stage, trying to do more and more out of what I've been doing. So it was quite difficult. I was still trying to make it, but I still believe that I always believe that it would be possible. So, and as recently you saw, I had the opportunity to go to France for an international show with amazing artists, French artists. And for this occasion, I tell myself, everyone knows me for traditional music, right? And I say, why not trying something different where people can get know that I'm not doing only traditional music. And I started to write the song Zodi Farm to talk about beautiful women and all, and to bring also the woman empowerment on the table, because it's different when a man talk about it, right? So I tried to do that, and also with the, how can I say that, the new generation style, because they are listening to new music and all. So I wanted to reach that and to come close to this kind of music, reggaeton and all. And I started to write this song, and I saw that it was particularly that has something different, and I wrote it. I put it on TikTok, right? I started on TikTok, and we had at about 2,000 and more videos with every kind of woman of the society. I was like, wow, this is something. And just before, I told myself I will have to lost to release this one. Then I'm gonna release my song in French and all. And when I was going to release the song, I've got a phone call from Reunion Island from a great DJ called VJ Wax, and he's one of the best there. And this guy told me that he saw that the song has a good opportunity, and he told me if I would like to collab with him. I said okay, I'm open. And then we spoke about 1 week, and then I don't hear from him about 2 weeks. I say okay, it's dead, so I'm gonna do myself the thing. And then the guy came back to me that we have Universal Music France who wanna sign the song. I say wow, is that a dream or I don't know, but directly I say yes. I say we can't miss that opportunity, and that was the label. I've been following them since 4 5 years. They produced all the best artists, or almost. They discovered the 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 debut of every artist like I like, such as Daju and all. So that's why I chose this label, and I'm very glad that they come to me. So
Do you feel that this is going to be a turning point in your musical career now?
it is already a turning point,
Yeah.
not only for my musical career but also for Mauritius industry. I always, where I go, I put my flag on me, just to promote my country. I know that we have the talent, and we have the opportunity to go ahead to export our music. That's the first thing, but it's gonna be a good point. I hope so, because in music industry you can get anything you want, but at the end of the day, it's the fans, the public who decide, the audience. They decide about if it will be a hit or not. But for today, I'm in good hands. I would like to thank my producer, who is Fauz, and his team, who is the producer of Dansa Kuduro, who also got the BMI award. So he's someone is in the business, and I'm in good hands, and I wish that it's gonna be a good thing, right?
Warren, like we said, you've been in this industry for quite a few years,
Yeah.
and now signing with this label in France, in what ways do you think that it will influence your musical style?
Definitely, now I can start experience new style of music, and also I will have to, that's a mission now. I will have to study what's going on the charts abroad, because music, every day we have a new evolution, so I will have to follow the evolution. And also I will have to be very
To keep up the pace, right?
yeah, I will have to be very impactful, because it's a dream, as I told you. Now we own the game, and we should play the game. We can't stand here and say, okay, that happened and all. No, now for me, I will have to try every style. Why not singing in English? You heard it on Hold Me, but I have new projects, and I also want to learn other languages, such as Spanish. Trying to do other styles, not only reggaeton. Recently, I've been in the studio, and I was singing on Afro trap style, so in French, and that's the way that it may influence my musical career. But I won't forget about my roots.
Indeed.
Sega is my roots, Mauritius is my roots, and I will always try to put also my Creole in what I'm going to do.
And you've in fact performed numerous times in other countries, right?
Yeah.
Talk to us about those experiences.
At first, I used to perform for the Mauritian community abroad. The Mauritian community, like, they are many in the UK, in France, in also Italy, and we have more and more Australia and Canada. I've not been yet in Australia or Canada, but it is on the way. It's coming. So, but for those I've been performing, but I've always have the idea for exporting. When I'm going for the Mauritian community, that's something very very nice. But I know that we should make other people discover us, because some people, when I've been in France, some people does not even know what is Mauritius. I told them I am Mauritian, and they don't even ask me where is Mauritius. They told
Yeah.
me what is Mauritius, so they don't understand that I was like, wow, damn, the people not knowing us, so we should do the work. And I've been enough lucky, because last year, 2023, I've got a call from Madagascar, from the biggest hotel there, Novotel. They invite me for the national celebration, national independence celebration of Mauritius in March. I went there to make the people discover our culture, the music. And after that, I was also lucky. I remember I was at Reunion Island. I've got a call from China, from Shanghai. A friend there asked to some friend of some Chinese friends to bring me. And I remember I was at Reunion Island. I took a flight, come back to Mauritius. When I reached Mauritius, I met my mother in the airport, changing my luggage and all, and going back to the transit and go to China. But that was an amazing experience. I went there for the third Africa China Trade Fair Expo. So it was a trade fair expo, also based on the cultural show. And I went there with one Mauritian dancer and a Brazilian dancer who learned the Sega, and I showed my culture to these people. They don't even spoke. They are in another planet. So, and that was amazing, and it was a great experience for me. Just imagine, when I told you that
Yeah.
off record, you tell me China, how it go.
Yes.
So it was something amazing, and it was also something historical, I think, because we are not much that much artists who went there to perform, and I'm very um, glad and grateful for this opportunity. And after that, I've been on also on famous stage like Olympia de Paris, Zénith de Paris, Fort de Paris. Last year, we should mention it. I've worked with them in collaboration with that, and we did the first Mauritian Day, a day dedicated to Mauritian, with in front of thousands of people worldwide. So it was at Parc d'Exposition de Paris. So it is something, the for the Paris. If you Google it, you'll see it's the most famous expo and cultural show in France, reaching out of 1 million visitors per year. So we have the our first day dedicated to Mauritius, and I'm very glad today on one on one to tell the people to announce that for this year we're gonna have the second day for Mauritius, dedicated for Mauritius. That's the second time in the history, and we are working on it. I've just signed a contract yesterday, so today I'm
Yeah.
announcing it. That is something for Mauritius, and after that I say all that, and finally I've been to BSC Accor Arena, which is one of the biggest stage and famous stage in Paris. Also, it was a concert organized by Live Nation France, who are the producers of Beyonce, Ed Sheeran, Coldplay, all the big artists. And we are very lucky to have a Mauritian at the head of this company, who is Angelo. His who I have to I'm very grateful. I have to say thank you again and again, and also thanks to Mathieu, who's also Mauritian working there. They are doing very great, and they invite me for this show with great artists such as Franglish, Perlama, Marvin Stoney, all Zouk artists, Caribbean artists, and I was the only Mauritian there in front of 16,000 people, sold out. That
Wow.
was amazing.
So you've worked on a lot of projects and there's a lot more coming. But how do you feel when, you see the audience beside Mauritian people grooving to your song? How's that feeling for you?
That's a f- it, that feeling, it has only one word. It's accomplishment, achievement. That's the goal, because I remember when I was there 2 years or 3 years ago on this show. I said it, the goal is to bring Mauritius to the top of the world, and I saw step by step I'm doing it, and I'm also opening the doors for everyone and every artist. We had artists who have been working hard from years ago, but they did not have the opportunities like today. Today we have the evolution of technology like TikTok and all, who helps to promote things. But today I'm doing it. It's not only my job, just singing to do what I have to do, but for me today it's a mission. I need to bring Mauritius top over where I can to the top, and that's an amazing feeling to see that we can say it's going on, it's happening. When you see people again, when I told you, and people saying, what is Mauritius? When they saw now we are getting interest to Mauritius when they see the talent we have here, and I know that we have better talents here in the country, and me doing a part of it, I know the new generation coming up, they will be doing more and more. And so for me, I'm just glad. I can say it's every time it's
Yeah.
historical, and also it's always good to what is the best part when I put my flag in front of all those communities, in front of 16,000 people, even in Olympia, in all concert was sold out, and I put my flag up, and everyone start to applaud this. So I said, standing ovation. That's something, and this is for the country. So I'm very glad to get that response.
Like we know Mauritius is a melting pot of cultures. Do you feel that this diversity helps you in the musical arena?
Definitely, definitely. At first when they saw me, the people from abroad, it's a bit funny. They say, "Oh, you're from Pakistan, you're from India." They don't even think that I'm going to sing R&B or zouk or compa or Afro trap style. They say, "Oh, this guy gonna sing in Hindi or kind of." I used to, but they have already a judgmental thing. But I'm very lucky to be born in Mauritius, so that I'm very mixed. We have mix of cultures. We have different languages. We spoke. Our official language is English, but we speak in French, Creole. We have a lot of people from abroad come, so we learn. So that diversity helps me a lot, because I'm willing to learn, but also when I'm in the communication. Now today we are on this show, I'm speaking English. When I was in France, I had some shows in French. They were about, how can you speak French that well? I say in my country we do speak French and Creole and English. They were like, wow. So that's helps a lot for the communication. But also, what I like, when I'm exporting my music Also, um, as at first I told you, the challenge is to do new style, new everything. But the diversity that I have in me as a Mauritian, it helps a lot
Yeah.
because I'm not only in the box. I'm not standardized, a thing like that. So
Whereas you've performed, like you've said, in France, in China. So, what are the key difference you've noticed with the audience, and how do you try to adapt, your style with various audiences?
everything is it's a job. It's not only talent. There's a quote who said hard work beats talent when talent hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. You know, so that's something so true. At the backstage of the show, before going on stage, when you're preparing yourself to have your show, before even going to the country or the audience, you have to analyze it. You have to work on it. There's a it's like marketing. You have research work to do. So for every show, I've did my research work and prepare my show according to the audience. So that's why it's at the end of the day, I know it will work. So I've been working month and months ago on it. So when I arrive, the moment to perform, it is, how can I say that, 15 minutes to 1 hour. But you've been preparing month and month, so it's so easy. It becomes so easy.
From Agatha to the Femme, it's been a long journey, right?
Yeah.
And now, how do you envision your future?
Um, Sky's the limit. There's nothing. I want to say something. I'm gonna say it now on national television. Uh, I'm Today the word is unstoppable. I'm gonna be unstoppable for me and for Mauritius, because if now I've been achieving all that, what's not possible now? What's impossible? In impossible, I take it impossible. So I'm going to break all barriers. I'm going to put Mauritius higher in other countries, in new, in front of new communities. Now for today, I can say it. We are working harder and harder on Zodi Farm at international level, and I can also say that we are on the top charts clubs in France. We are also in top 10, in top 30. You in also the chart. We are in front of Dua Lipa. That's something. So I can say it. We're gonna be unstoppable, and we're gonna do it for Mauritius, and that's why I'm heading to.
And I remember you last time telling us that you were actually a bullied child.
Yeah.
And now you reinvented yourself in a completely, amazing way. So, any advice you would like to give to our youngsters?
I would say something. You say I was bullied. Actually, I'm also till now I'm still bullied on the social network. It becomes so easy now, but in the end, achieving all that and still got bullied, it means that people will always talk. You're gonna do what you have to do, because at the end of the day, if you're doing it, do it for yourself, do it for your family, do it for your country. Even there are those people in your country, you can do anything. Just remember that your dream is your dream. It's not the dream of other people. So what you have to do is, I will say it, but everyone's already said it before. You have to work harder. You have to be disciplined. I said it last time. Um, Passion is motivation, discipline is the key. That's a quote that I wrote, and I say it always. But today, it's also one thing I'm going to say. The most difficult part of your dream and your journey is to start, because before that, you're going to have doubts. You're going to think about what people are going to say. But for me, I'll tell you, if you just think about, you're going to just doubt. You're going to just think about what people say, you'll never start. And so if you start, it's gonna be difficult. There are gonna be more and more difficulties, but you're gonna grow. You're gonna try doing things A to Z. If A doesn't work, you do B, and so on. But if you don't start, how you try A, B, or C, and when time will go, you say, "Oh, I would like." It's too late.
Yeah.
It's too late. It's too late. It's too late. But it's never too late too. So even your age, if you have a dream, go ahead, because you have only one life. I don't see anyone coming back to life for now. We don't have this invention, but work, 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 work. believe, and also the very important part, because we are in a country where we believe a lot in spiritual impact. So pray, pray, believe in yourself, and also do good to people. Be good, and you're gonna receive good. That's karma, and that's all what I'm been telling you. That's only what I've experienced.
Thank you for these wise words, Warren. And before we let you go, please sing a few lines for us.
Ok, ok, exclusively. Jolie femme, ouais, Marie, beauté. Jolie femme, vous fait moi craquer. Jolie femme, vous fait moi soquer. Jolie femme, mon envie planer. Jolie femme, ouais, Marie, beauté. Jolie femme, vous fait moi craquer. Jolie femme, vous fait moi soquer. Jolie femme, mon envie planer. Yann Marie, femme, même li pas mettre maquillage. Côte li passe surtout puis envie qu'on se lasse. Si c'est pour guetter et nappe monte l'embarras. Si c'est pour causer et nappe casse de menace. Moi, m'organisa auto battement. Tu es un talent extravagant dans tout mouvement. Oui, tout dans le temps. Laisse-moi dire à toi, franchement. Je te l'ai dit, t'es juste incroyable. Y'en a pas deux, t'es incomparable. Viens avec moi, on sera formidable. Nous vaincrons tous les soldats du diable.
Thank you so much, Warren. It was so beautiful, and I wish you all the best for your journey.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. And I would like to say Happy New Year again. You know, in Mauritius, we say Happy New Year till January ends. So, Happy New Year to everyone. I wish you the best. And again, the most, from all what we've been saying in this episode, just remember start doing what you want to do. You're going to make it. This year, going to be your year. And this year, going to be the year of Mauritius.
Definitely.
Collé contre toi, bébé. C'est contre toi, bébé. Collé contre toi, bébé. C'est contre toi, bébé. Cette nuit, je te lève là.
Entendu, merci, bonsoir. Voilà, voyez, l'île Maurice, on est là. Faites du bruit, merci. Faites du bruit. Vous avez compris, ça me tient. Quand je fais doucement, vous dites lentement. On essaie doucement, doucement. Alors on fait plus fort, doucement, doucement, doucement. Doucement. Allons. Donnez votre tâche. Doucement. Merci, balancez vos tâches. Merci, faites du bruit. Merci. Écoutez. Ça c'est bon. Allez, doucement. Merci. Allez, c'est doucement. Voilà. Tout le monde devant, tout le monde devant, tout le monde devant, tout le monde derrière, tout le monde derrière, tout le monde en bas.
Dear viewers, we have now come to the end of this episode. Thank you for your time. We hope to catch you next week at the same time, same channel. Have a great evening.